Alright, so what's up guys? Today we are doing a purple haze unboxing video. But before we get into that, I just want to tell you guys thank you for 25 subscribers. I didn't think we would get it so soon, honestly, because at one point I ended up losing a subscriber, and then I was like, oh, it's gonna take a while till I get to 25. And then next thing you know, I ended up getting to 25. So thank you guys for that. Thank you so much. And if you're new, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as it really helps me grow my channel. Our next sub goal is 35. I wrote it in the description. Now, with all that said, let's get right into the video. So today we're going to be using Purple Haze Unboxing. And before we get into it, I'm just going to give you guys a few tips or what I personally found while using this stand. So, personally, this stand, if against an extremely experienced player, can be very garbage, I'll be honest. Because your throwable move is blockable. Your Y move, which is the ground punch, is also blockable. And your T move is perfect blockable. Although the T move is kind of different because unlike most perfect blockable moves where you perfect block them, the move doesn't pop. With the T move, if you perfect block them, it just doesn't take like the initial damage, but the poison will still go because it's still technically collided with something. So yeah, something to remember about the T move. Even though it is perfect blockable, it'll still pop the poison if it is perfect blocked. So in terms of ways to like try to get the better of like more experienced players, since you know they'll usually block the Z move, the throwable. Your best way to get damage on people like those that are like really experienced and will constantly block the Z move is you should continuously keep trying to throw the Z move out whenever you see an opportunity, because eventually they will mess up and it's going to hit. But more importantly, the Y move is going to be our main source of damage against like more experienced players, because you can use it in like a dash, and most people just don't react to that. So yeah, that's like the best way to get damage on more experienced players. As well as the T move, because even though it's perfect blockable, as you know, I already said, but it's still gonna like, it'll still pop the poison. So some advice, when you're using the T move, the best time to use it offensively is when you have rage, because if you don't, you might end up taking a decent amount of damage from it as well. And I'm not really sure if it's always worth it, especially if the opponent has like a much more higher DPS stand, like the hand. So yeah, keep that in mind. But combos. So now that we're done talking about Purple Haze's moves and how they work, let's get into the only combo I was able to find. So with Purple Haze, one of the only combos I've seen that's actually true is Eye Gouge Mastered into this, into the Y move. For the most part, most people shouldn't be able to get out of that, although some people can. Like they can block the Y move, although most people just don't block it. But yeah, that's the combo I made with Purple Haze. Something to remember is, while I did say that a majority of these moves are blockable and perfect blockable, which makes it look kind of bad, you don't really have to worry about that, because most people, despite all the moves being blockable, do not block it. And it's kind of weird, but it makes sense when you consider, unlike Tusk, nobody really plays Purple Haze like that, so nobody really knows how each of its moves work. But anyways, with all that said, let's get right into the video.